Spend the last of these randomly gained credits on a super freighter and see what that's like. Ooh. Okay. Seems a little different. Oh, wow. Big ship. Well, you can see everything, that's for sure. Starport services. Outfitting. Let's see what this looks like from the outside. Okay, well, it's not the prettiest ship I've ever seen, but to be absolutely fair, it's not a Griffin, I guess, so at least it's got that going for it. What can I buy here? Okay, it looks like I can buy some higher powered weaponry and some turrets, but I can't afford it, so ultimately there's nothing much I really can buy, which is not too handy, I suppose. Let's launch this thing and see what it's like. Oh, this thing really feels sluggish in comparison to the other 3 ships you can do in this one. I mean, it really does not want to take off. Feels very hefty. Very, very, very hefty. But, no. Don't want to randomly flip around. That'd be bad. Oh, man. Get out. Okay, we're out of there. Top speed's not very fast, only 85. Even with a little bit of a boost, it only goes up to about 130. Slamming will get you a maximum speed of about 190, 192, somewhere around there. And even at 50%, this thing barely wants to turn anywhere. And it takes forever for it to really, for it to change course. It's a very, very slow craft, but then it gets so massive it's not really a surprise. Yeah, this thing's meant for hauling freight, not for actually defending itself. I mean, it could do that. It has enough hard points to be a bit of a problem. And the turrets probably would help out, but I don't know if I can place my trust in these turrets. I'd have to really experiment with them a little bit for me to really feel comfortable with them. Alright, let's see what's in this system. Some conflict zones, more rings, which is nice. Resource extraction site. Let's take a look at that. I haven't been there yet, so. Oh yeah, this thing doesn't want to turn, that's for sure. The maneuverability and it just doesn't. I'm just not feeling it. I mean, I'm full tilt out here, and this thing's not doing a thing for me. Oh my god. Oh well, let's get out of here. Alright, well that's sort of a sharp delineation between planetary belt and outer space. A little too sharp, probably. Actually, looking at the point just beyond where the 3D rocks are actually generating, it looks too much like a 2D particle effect kind of thing going on. I think that could be smoothed out a little better. It probably will be for beta and final release, but right now it looks a little rough, honestly. So. Resource extraction site. It's been gotten to, and I'm in front of a bunch of white rocks. Okay. Well, looks like there's a bunch of ships around here. I'm guessing that they basically just do the standard frontier, shoot at elite frontier, shoot at rocks with a mining laser thing and scoop up the minerals that come out. So this could be a pretty good point if you want to do some pirating. So it looks like there's a couple of targets here that could be easily attackable, I suppose. But as far as this area itself, I mean, the rocks look kind of cool, but they also look kind of glitchy. I don't think they're supposed to be bleached out like this. And we were already in a planetary belt, so I think probably I want to take a look at a few other things regarding the stats of this ship. So let's start clearing out of this field here. It sounds like the sound's glitched out here. I can't hear any of the charge-up sounds. Well, there's another bug for the alpha. Hopefully that'll be fixed up in a beta. There we go. Yeah, I guess flying around with the Lakon a little bit, I have mixed feelings about it. I now think it could be decent for combat if it's heavily armed, if it has turrets. If it doesn't, I don't think it's worth it, and you should just stay away from pretty much anything, because you can track targets with that kind of poor maneuverability that it has. Hopefully the cargo space is pretty decent. I suspect it will be. We'll take a look at this when we get to the station. Okay, come on. Okay, we're good to land. Oh, good. This seems to be another federal starport. Quick question, how much space? Ooh, 440 hull cargo units. Well, a couple of runs of this thing and you won't have to worry about money ever again, that's for sure. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good video. We got to fly around in all the ships. As you can see, the Cobra's a good old rounder, not very maneuverable, unlike the Sidewinder and the Eagle. But it's much better than the Lakon, which is slow as a dead horse. Although it can carry about as much as a live one, so it's got a bit of a trade-off there, and they can both also the Cobra and Lakon can hit up some decently high-powered weaponry. So that being said, we took a look at everything. I'm VATrevelyan, and I think I'm gonna sign out right now. Everybody, have a good day.